Say folks, from the sound of that music, indeed it's time for Dow's Weekly Digest. Our theme for this week is the word legacy. For many people, the word legacy conjures up ideas of death, inheritance, and material possessions. I believe it's more than that. Legacy is all about life and living and caring about our family and world during our lifetime. When you are alive, you have a unique opportunity to draw meaning by helping others in the same way that it is meaningful to you. Legacy. What better way to explore that word than to start with a little cowboy wisdom? A legacy that was left for us is the unwritten code of the West. So let's continue with some of the guiding principles left to us in this legacy. When approaching someone from behind, give a loud greeting before you get within shooting range. Don't wave at a man on a horse. You might spook the horse. A nod is a proper greeting. After you pass someone on the trail, don't look back at him. It implies you don't trust him. Riding another man's horse without permission is nearly as bad as making love to his wife. Never, ever bother another man's horse. A cowboy doesn't talk much. He saves his breath for breathing. And always follow the golden rule, the code of the West. And what legacy did we find in South Dakota trivia? Some estimate that it started over 500,000 years ago. The Lakota people dubbed this region Makļóšiča. It covers over 70,000 acres of rock formations characterized by their unusual shapes in vibrant red, tan, and white stripes. Today, the Badlands are a great place for hiking, fossil hunting, even taking a scenic drive and spotting numerous wildlife. In fact, this region was featured in a movie that is a nominee for an Oscar this year. The movie is called Nomadland. Let's hope it wins. South Dakota Trivia Legacy. On to the Book of Wisdom, the Bible. What does it say about legacy? Deuteronomy chapter 6, verses 5 and 7. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words that I command to you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and you shall talk of them when you sit in your house, and when you talk by the way, and when you lie down and you rise up. New Testament, Matthew 6, 20 and 21. But lay up yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. For more than 140 years, this premier carrier has helped individuals, their clients, grow and protect their wealth. They are known for delivery of their promises to their clients and are recognized as a trusted brand and one of the world's most admired companies. I'm speaking of our premier carrier, Prudential. And what better way to look at Prudential's legacy building resources than to go to the financial markets website, fmiAgent.com. So we are now at the financial markets website. I'm going to now click on to the toolbar, Agent Tools. And on the right hand side of the heading there, Sales and Marketing. I'm now going to scroll down to Products. And from Products, I'm going to scroll down to Premier Carriers. And now I'm going to click on to the Prudential logo. From that logo, I'm going to go to one of the excellent resources that I use a lot, the news, particularly April 19th, entitled Robust Legacy Advantage Playbook. Notice, this is a complete e-kit put together as a valuable resource for us. When I click onto it, to open Learn More, that tab, I see this tool will help my clients understand the legacy advantage using life insurance. It could be a way to help preserve and potentially enhance your client's legacy, even if they become chronically or terminally ill. And Prudential, right here, has put together a one-on-one presentation once we've identified clients who may benefit from this strategy. So let's click on to the slides and look at the presentation. Notice that under accessibility at the bottom, it brings up some of the key points for us to keep in mind. And as we look from slide to slide, this information on accessibility is at the bottom of the slide itself. Notice as we go through the slides, the phrase repositioning the assets goes from slide to slide. It stays there. When we go to the fourth slide, it starts to bring up the reasons to consider and the strategy of not paying the taxes or the taxes that you might have to pay and the possibility of chronic illness. Then the easily understood slide on how the strategy of Legacy Advantage works, it starts to bring up the talking points from slide to slide. There are 4 slides, and at the bottom of each slide, as we go through those 4 steps, are the talking points. You want to contact your internal wholesaler for a hard copy of a brochure that's on the last slide. Or you may want to just download it and email it yourself to the client. Now, going back to the playbook a little further, I'm going to dive into this strategy as you scroll down to the area that's entitled Education. There are 4 different flyers that you could order through your internal wholesaler or download. The first one is entitled Asset Repositioning, an alternative to the new Stretch IRA rules. This flyer goes into detail about the issues clients will face now that the Stretch IRA is gone. The next one is entitled Talk to Clients About Stretch IRA Elimination. It gives you the opportunity to discuss Stretch IRA rules, the new ones, and the impact on their beneficiaries. The next brochure is entitled Retirement Healthcare. This brochure explains the emphasis of healthcare planning in retirement. Particularly, it has friendly slides covering Medicare itself. Last, we have a white paper on the building loyalty for your clients of various generations. So legacy planning is a strategy that enables clients like yours to take an active approach to ensure beneficiaries receive what they intended. And you are there with the assistance of your internal wholesaler to help your clients satisfy and plan for taxes and take care of their legacy, all the while paying attention to the effect of that Secure Act. By tapping into life insurance, your clients can get death benefit protection they need, tax advantages they want, and be sure to contact your internal wholesaler to go over this playbook and help your clients with legacy planning. Folks, we are like unique snowflakes. We all have our own unique dreams of what even legacy planning is. This video from Prudential shows how early action and planning can help a couple, just like clients of yours, fulfill their legacy dream.
Everybody has 365 days in a year, and it's what you do with those days. You can waste a lot of time, or you can go out and be a productive citizen.
Dave and Terry's goal in retirement was to buy a very large motorhome, and not only to explore the country, but to make an impact everywhere they went, to join in on different service projects in each place. And so really, they're living their retirement with a purpose. Their faith is very big driver in their life, so a lot of the things they do are for other people. Their whole focus, their whole life has been more on leading a rich life, not pursuing riches. You can't just retire and expect your life to have meaning or purpose. You have to retire to something that will give you passion to get up every morning just as much as it did, or maybe even more so beforehand. And of course, to be able to do that, they had to do planning ahead of time so that they would have the financial means to be able to do these things and not worry about their retirement years.
And we've been able to now live our dream as a result of that planning.
The people that you work with are always so grateful and thankful that you took the time out of your life to spend time and help them.
When I visit with both of them, we talk about values and interests and risks and family and, long-term goals, the bucket list, because they want to continue kind of an adventure of life. When they see the people actually come and, see the end result of a new home, the excitement of meeting new people and joining in a common project of doing something positive for somebody else, it's an inspiration to me going forward in my own retirement, to retire with purpose that way. The most rewarding part of the relationship that I've had with Dave and Terry for the last 10 years is seeing how the decisions that we made back then have played out is pretty much exactly the way that they had planned. And it's really a neat sight to see.
Did you see how the financial advisor, just like you, was able to help this couple fulfill their definition of legacy, which is all about life and living and caring about our family and world during our lifetime. When you are alive, you have a unique opportunity to draw meaning by helping others in the same way that it's meaningful to you. Having the confidence of GP for you. God's plan for you is great. It's great. And blessed are they who ease the pain of misfortune, for they shall be called insurance agents. You take care.